Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to our Q3 Product Roundup webinar. I'm extremely excited that you could attend and learn about some of the features that we launched in the last couple of months. I'm Rene, your host for today's webinar, and joining me is my colleague Mike, who will be handling the Q&A section. So if you have any questions throughout the webinar, please feel free to send them in. Now let's dive into the agenda for today's webinar. We'll be covering all the features that we've launched in Q3, such as auto-publishing to threads, scheduling a LinkedIn first comment, and so much more. We'll also be discussing the best practices and use case for each feature. First up is Threads. We're thrilled to add a new social channel for all of our users. Threads was launched in July, and we've seen nothing but growth within the platform. In terms of the content you can schedule to Threads, you can create basic text-only posts as well as attach images, videos, and even create carousel posts. If you're not already using Threads, we recommend giving it a try since you can foster a deeper connection with your audience and a more conversational platform and explore new avenues for your social media strategy. To schedule a Threads post, start by launching Post Builder. Fill in your subject, your scheduled date and time, add a label for easy campaign tracking, and then select Threads as your desired channel. You can then draft your content in the generic content panel and then upload images or videos using any of these options right here. In this example, I've already uploaded an image that I found in my library. Once you're done, you can then click next to the fine-tune content panel. This is especially useful if you're cross-posting to other channels like Instagram. You can then add hashtag here or tag other users on threads as well. Since username suggestions are not currently supported due to the API restrictions from Threads, please just make sure to input the exact username you'd like to tag. In this example, I'll just be tagging our Loomly threads handle, which is just at Loomly social. As for hashtags, we recommend using our hashtag manager, which could be accessed here in this little hashtag icon. When you click into it, you can find all the hashtag suggestions based on the copy that you have created or trending hashtag in real time. So I'm going to choose a suggested hashtag here. Let's just find threads, click the plus sign and done, and your post and the hashtag will be added to your post. As a heads up, threads only allow one hashtag per post, which is slightly different from other social media platforms. So just be a little bit mindful in terms of choosing the hashtag for your post. If you're not sure what kind of content to post to threads, we recommend starting a conversation and ensuring your content is interactive. This is particularly useful if you're looking to gather insights from your audience or feedback on new ideas you're considering for your product or service. Examples such as asking what type of content your audience would like to see more from your organization. In this example, we have added a open-ended question. Open-ended question is actually quite beneficial in terms of creating a threads post, as it encourages more conversation, interactions, and engagement, and potentially you could get more responses from your audience as well. Another best practice is to use visuals. Try incorporating GIFs, images, or videos to your threads post to make them a little bit more attractive and engaging, just like we have done so here with this little kitty on the scale. Next up is scheduling LinkedIn first comment. You may have seen a lot of LinkedIn content creators add a phrase, access the resource down in a comment below in their post. Well, the reason behind this is because LinkedIn's algorithm. Posts containing external links often suffer from reduced visibility and will lead to lower engagement rate. So adding a first comment can actually help prevent posts from being penalized, and it increases the odds of getting clicks. And now you can schedule your first comment containing links to go out with your LinkedIn post at the same time. To schedule a LinkedIn first comment, go through the steps like you would to create a regular LinkedIn post. Once you've drafted all of your content in the generic content panel, you can then click next to the fine-tune content panel. From here, you will see a new text box that says add a first comment. Use this box to add in extra context to your post or share an external link to direct your audience to a landing page or a resource. In this example, we've added extra context, which says learn more about LinkedIn first comment here. And then we've also linked to our blog that's about LinkedIn first comment. Once you've added your first comment, it will appear in your preview on the left side just so that you can make sure everything looks perfect before publishing. When adding a first comment to your LinkedIn post, it's always best to ensure that your audience knows that you have added a first comment. So a simple phrase like read more in the comments below or access the resource in the comments below will be great to help direct your followers to the comment section. In this example, we've added learn more about this launch by checking out the blog in the comments below to direct our followers to the comments down there to check out the blog. This is optional, but you can also target a specific audience or promote your post for boosted visibility by clicking this button right here. Next up is Snapchat. Loomly now supports manually publishing videos up to 200 megabytes. This is actually 20 times larger than before, which means you can upload better quality and longer videos to attract your audience on Snapchat. To schedule a Snapchat post, oh, sorry, excuse me. Okay. To To schedule your Snapchat post, launch Post Builder, and then draft your content in the generic panel like you always do. There's nothing new. And then select Snapchat as your desired channel. You can then upload a video by choosing a file from your library or from your computer. In this example, I'll just find something that I already have in my library by clicking the library icon. And I'm going to use the filter option to filter the videos that I have. I'm going to choose this one right here and then click Insert. Once you're done, you can then click Next to move forward to the fine-tune content panel where you can see the preview of your Snapchat video. You can make further edits here, but once you're done, you can then schedule or submit for approval, and then Loomly will then send you a reminder when it's time to publish. Now that we've walked through all of these social media channel specific updates, let's take a look at what enhancements we have made to the Loomly platform itself. First up is drag and drop media files. You no longer have to click multiple times to upload your media files into Loomly. You can simply drag the files from your desktop and then drop them in either Post Builder or the library. And let me show you how this works. Let's say you're creating a Instagram post and you would like to upload maybe 2 to 3 images to your post. So instead of individually clicking media assets from any of these options, you can simply drag your image from your desktop and then drop it into Post Builder as indicated here. Once you're dragged over here, and it will automatically upload to your Post Builder so you can create content faster. Same goes to the library. Let's say you would like to bulk upload multiple media assets to your library. Simply drag this over and as indicated here, just drop your files and you can upload 3 or more, actually multiple files at the same time. So you can save a lot of time rather than individually clicking media assets from the pop-up. Now onto Google Single Sign-On. If you're someone like me who hates creating and remembering new passwords, well, we're thrilled to share that Loomly now supports Google Single Sign-On, which means you can log in and access Loomly with just one click. If you haven't set this up already, head to your account settings and then select security. Scroll down until you see single sign-on. Just click connect and then choose the email that is associated with your Loomly account, and then you're all done. I just want to reinforce to please make sure to select the email account that you use for Loomly, or else you'll be redirected to create a brand new account. Next up is comment visibility. Internal comments are one of our most impactful collaboration features since you can brainstorm and provide feedback right from Loomly. Now, we've made an update to set your comments private by default, so any feedback or brainstorm conversation won't appear in your client's view. So to enable or disable default private comments, head to your calendar settings. Under options, you will see default private comments invisible to clients. You can choose either to enable it or disable it. In this example, I have chosen to enable this, which means all of my comments will be hidden from my client's view. If you want your individual comments to be visible to your clients, you can always go to your post view and then uncheck this box right here, and then simply just tag your clients for review. Here's an example. Let's say I've been providing feedback to my team for this specific post, and once this is ready, I can simply tag my client by adding the @sign. Let's just say I'm tagging Mike for this post for his review, and I'll just say this post is ready for your review. And before I click send, I'll just make sure to uncheck this box and then click send, and then Mike will then be notified of this new comment. Last but not least, connect or reconnect social profiles from Post Builder. You can now reconnect or connect new social profiles directly from Post Builder so you can spend more time creating content rather than dealing with technical difficulties. Now, let's say you plan to post on your X account, and for some reason you got disconnected. Your X account got disconnected from Loomly. When you launch Post Builder and when you click the X icon, there will be a small drop-down menu to notify you to connect or reconnect your account. Simply click the link, and then you'll be redirected to reconnect your X account and just follow the instructions. Then you're all set. Now, as a quick recap of all the exciting new features and updates we launched in Q3 here at Loomly, for social media channel updates, we've introduced thread scheduling and LinkedIn first comment scheduling. We've also increased the video size for Snapchat so you can manually publish better quality and longer videos. For product enhancements, we've added the drag and drop media files capability for you to bulk upload assets and streamline your content creation process. You can also log in with your Google account for quicker and more secure access to Loomly. You can leverage our updated privacy settings to make comments private by default to clients. And lastly, you can skip the trip to calendar settings to reconnect or connect your social profiles, as you can do so directly in Post Builder. Now that wraps up today's webinar on our product roundup in Q3. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions or if there's any specific feature that you'd like to see in Loomly, please feel free to reach out to us at contact@loomly.com. Before I do let you go, we will be having another flash webinar on October 17th, covering Loomly's post templates and notes with our Senior Customer Success Manager, Louise. You'll receive an email very soon on how to sign up. If the time doesn't work for you, please do register so we can send you a recording afterwards. Thank you so much again for joining us today, and I hope everyone has a great day ahead of them. In other words, and I will just see you in the next quarter. Thank you. Bye.